package. Affordable price, no be baggage. Na quality shop pass, no be manage. Make we sign deal, no be just courage. If you want buy, we go guide you. No fall for scam, we dey beside you. The mayor of housing, now we dey here. We go make sure, say you go check. Invest today, no look tomorrow. The future dey bright, no need to borrow. If you want, we make you follow. The mayor of housing, now we be follow, come. We don't dey sell house, we dey sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. Your money go grow, e no go loss. So come make we talk, no time to dollar. The mayor of housing there for you. See as it be, real estate na gold. If you sabi road, you go make am bold. No be just land, the future you dey hold. The mayor dey here, make we run am cold. We know they do anyhow. Now better investment dey down. Your money go rise, you no go fall. Make you no slack, make you no dull. We know they sell house, we dey sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. Your money go grow, e no go loss. So come make we talk, no time to dollar. From city to city with your own package. Affordable price, no be baggage. Na quality shop pass, no be manage. Make we sign deal, no be just courage. If you want buy, we go guide you. No fall for scam, we dey beside you. The mayor of housing, now we dey here. We go make sure, say you go check. Invest today, no look tomorrow. The future dey bright, no need to borrow. If you want, we make you follow. The mayor of housing, now we be follow, come. We don't dey sell house, we dey sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. Your money go grow, e no go loss. So come make we talk, no time to dollar. The mayor of housing there for you. See as it be, real estate na gold. If you sabi road, you go make am bold. No be just land, the future you dey hold. The mayor dey here, make we run am cold. We know they do anyhow. Now better investment dey down. Your money go rise, you no go fall. Make you no slack, make you no dull. We know they sell house, we dey sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. Your money go grow, e no go loss. So come make we talk, no time to dollar. From city to city with your own package. Affordable price, no be baggage. Na quality shop pass, no be manage. Make we sign deal, no be just courage. If you want buy, we go guide you. No fall for scam, we dey beside you. The mayor of housing, now we dey here. We go make sure, say you go check. Invest today, no look tomorrow. The future dey bright, no need to borrow. If you want, we make you follow. The mayor of housing, now we be follow, come.
I have two people I want to surprise with 50,000 naira each. One person on Facebook, one person on Instagram. So, and I'll say the reason why I'm surprising these people. If you go to my Instagram page, my personal profile, my X China, there's a particular account. I think her name is de.ronke. de.ronke and Sophie for Life have been my most frequent Instagram fans. A lot of people don't follow me on Instagram. But de.ronke has been commenting on all my posts. All. And because of that, we are surprising her today with 50,000 naira. So take note. de.ronke. Let me check the full. How do you check Instagram? At makeup by the Ronke. Yes, at makeup by the Ronke, de.ronke, for being my most active Instagram fan and commenter. You have won 50,000. Sophie for Life has been second to her. So Sophie, you are getting a consolation of 20,000. So on Instagram, de.ronke, if you are watching this, you've won 50,000 naira for being my most active Instagram commenter. If you go to Instagram, you notice that every post she's commenting. Instagram is one funny platform that people can be watching you and not like or comment. And but this lady or guy, I don't know who is his makeup by the Ronke, has been commenting. Sophie for Life has been commenting too, but not as much as de.ronke. The second surprise I have is on Facebook. Another 50,000 is going to someone on Facebook that did something crazy today. Because of this live, a lot of us have been promoting our live, and a lot of us have been trying to do de.ronke, 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 de.ronke. The Instagram page is at makeup by the Ronke. Then Sophie for Life, her Instagram page is CEOs CA Media on Instagram. 20,000. Somebody did something very interesting on Facebook. She made me, a lot of you have been doing wonderful on Facebook, and we want to appreciate all of you, especially those of you sharing our posts. We get a lot of shares and we get a lot of engagement. But somebody did something crazy about this live today. She became a Zacchaeus because of our live stream. She climbed a mango tree for this live stream, and because of that, we are rewarding her with 50,000 tree climbing madness allowance, because it's madness for you to climb a tree just to promote our live. So let me check what's her Facebook name. Angela Vivian Ella. Let me confirm your Facebook name. Angela Ella is the person that has won 50,000 naira for crazy Facebook. Yes, Vivian Ella. Let me get the full Facebook name. She has won 50,000. Vivian Angela Ella. Vivian Angela Ella has won 50,000 for climbing mango tree because of our life. You know, crazy things get attention. So when she climbed that tree, she got my attention. So maybe next, I'm not saying even we should be doing crazy things, so but every week I try to bring up surprises. Like last week, we surprised the first people that commented by ignoring them. Today we are going to ignore them again, amen. So we're going to do something for you guys because some of the topics you pick are so heavy that it would require some form of details. I wouldn't want us to just rush through the topics and that is the end. So after every live appearance, I'm going to rush through the topic to make sure we finish it before 6:30. And then after the live appearance, I'll record a recorded video that I will edit and post as a long video for the week. Our usual videos are between 10 to 15 minutes, but this one will probably be more than 30 minutes to go into the topic of the day because some of the topics you pick might look simple, but they are very profound. Like last week, we got a topic from Live of Favor, financial literacy for this week. And it might look simple, but financial literacy is a deep topic. So I'm going to head into it. This is 6:19. By 6:30, we should be ending this financial literacy part of the presentation so that I can take your questions because the most important thing in the live appearance is for me to answer your questions. I am just taking the presentation so as to give us some your question. So financial literacy is just financial understanding. Literacy is being able to read letters. If you're able to read letters, they say you are literate. So financial literacy is being able to read money. But in layman terms, financial literacy is just understanding money. Financial intelligence is understanding money. And I have a quote that says, financial intelligence is not what you do to make a dime. Financial intelligence is what you do after you make a dime. So many people bother themselves how to make money, how to make money, how to make money. But everybody makes money, even those that don't make money. If you want to know how much you have made this year and wasted this year, we are just in May. Go to your bank tomorrow, Monday, ask them to give you a statement of account from January to Monday. You'll be shocked that none of you listening to me has experienced less than 100,000 naira, but you might be seeing them as 5K, 2K, 1K. But when you check everything that has gone through you, I'm sure it will be up to 100,000 and you wouldn't know. So we all waste money. So it's not what you do to make money. Financial intelligence is three things. Number one, what you do to attract money. Number two, what you do to keep money. Number three, what you do to multiply money. Any part of this three that is missing is lack of intelligence. If you can't attract it, you lack intelligence. If you attract it but cannot keep it, you lack intelligence. If you can keep it but cannot multiply it, you lack financial intelligence. But most people don't know what money is. They think money is paper. Money is not pounds, dollars, or naira. Money is an idea. Money is trust. Money is integrity. Money is value. Money is service. Money is solutions. And the oldest money is knowledge. The highest currency is relationship. While the latest money is attention. It's because of attention that we gave 50,000 to Angela Ella for climbing a tree. Her tree climbing got people's attention. It's because of attention that a man dresses like a woman to get attention. But more than that, I'm going to teach us the 4 dimensions of money. Money is physical, money is spiritual, money is mental, and money is emotional. These four parts of money must be mastered for you to master money. And in each of them, there are 201 things you can do to master them, but I'll teach us just three for this. Number one, physical money. Physical money, you need to do three things to it. You need to learn how to earn it. What do you do to make more money? Increase your earning capacity. Number two, you need to learn how to keep it. What do you do to keep more money after you earn it? Number three, if you keep money without multiplying it, you are wasting money. The number three thing, you need to learn how to multiply money. Then spiritual money. Money is neither bad nor good. Money is not evil or bad. There's no money in the world that is good or bad. All money is neutral. It is the person holding the money that can be good or bad. The same money we use for evangelism, some people use for terrorism. So money is neutral. That's the first spiritual truth. Then the second spiritual truth that even Harvard University have recently done a research that found out that give and it will come back to you. Good measures, pressed down, shaken together, and run it over. Most religions have what we call charity, sadaqah, or giving. So spiritually, the more you give money, the more you get money. And number three, which is very important, money is a covenant. And most people have a covenant of serving money. Others like us have a covenant of money serving us. Deuteronomy 8:18 said, "You shall remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth, that he might establish his covenant with you." And my father, David Ibiome, will tell you there's no man at the top that is neutral. All the top people are either covenanted to the devil or covenanted to God. So money is a covenant. Mental money. Money is an idea. The oldest form of money is ideas. The less ideas you have, the less money you will make. The more ideas you have, the more money you will make. Warning. The more ideas that don't have profit you have, the more mad you are. The more ideas that are profitable you have, the more entrepreneurial you are. The difference between entrepreneurs and mad people, especially those academically mad professors, is profit. They all have ideas. But if your idea cannot lead to profit and is not practical, you are suffering from what my father David Ibiome calls ntapi. Ntapi is madness that has not entered market and still bath and go to the barber. Ntapi. So money is an idea. The greatest bank in the world is the brain. The brain is the only bank in the world that the more you withdraw, the more is in your account. Like I'm teaching you guys today, the more I'm teaching you and withdrawing from my mental capacity, the more my brain, my mental capacity is having. The more I put innovation in my real estate business and my marketing, the more my brain gives me more money. So the brain is the only bank that the more you withdraw, the more you have in your account. The third mental money is your thinking attracts or repel money. There are thoughts that you think that will repel money. There are thoughts that you think that attract money. Your thoughts is like a smell. If you have a foul thought, is a foul smell to money. Money away. If you have an attractive thought, is a sweet smell to money. Money will come to you. It's like bees. Money is like bees. You are like a flower. If the nectar of your flower has poisonous smell, no bee will come to you. If the nectar of your flower has sweet smell, all the bees will come to you. Emotional money. Money is very emotional, and money is an energy. Emotions just means energy in motion. So money is energy. And the most emotional money is a belief. If you believe that you cannot make money without ritual, you are right. That's your money. If you believe that you can't make money without employment, you are right. That's your money. If you believe that there is no money in Nigeria, you are right. That's your money. If you believe that the economy is what determines your money, you are right. That's your money. If you believe there's too much money in the world and I cannot even scratch it, that's your money. If you believe, like the mayor of housing, that there is so much money in the world looking for me to grow up so that I can rush into me, because the more capacity I build, the more money is looking for me. And money is like ants, and value is like sugar. Wherever you hide sugar, the ants will always find the sugar. That's how value is. Wherever you hide value, money will find it. If that's your belief, that's your money. And the two most important emotional money is faith and fear. Faith attracts money. This book, Think and Grow Rich, all that book is talking about faith. All the Think and Grow Rich, everything about it is about faith. And fear repels money. Many of us are afraid of being broke, are afraid of trying, are afraid of business, are afraid of afraid of government, afraid of you are wasting and repelling money. So those are the 4 forms of money and the 3 things you can do. In the next 3 minutes, I'm just going to tell us 7 things you can do after you make money. After you make money, there are 7 things you can do. Number 1, which is the first rule of wealth. Anybody that does not understand this does not have financial literacy. After making money, you must pay yourself first. There are 4 levels of money. Number 1, if you pay yourself is the money you invest that you will never touch until Jesus comes. The money that makes you more money. If you invest 10% of your money, you are going to be average in future. Can never be poor. If you invest 20% of your money, you are going to be rich in future. All your money, even the ones I dash you, like Angela Ella that just won 50,000, if you don't invest 20% of it, your poverty has started. Number 3, if you invest 30% of your money, you are going to be wealthy. All your money. Number 4, if you invest 40% of your money, you are going to be very wealthy. And if you do more than 40%, you're already super wealthy. So a percentage of all the money that comes to you must never be touched. Number 2, after you pay yourself, you pay God. Whatever you call God, there is a percentage of your money that goes to God. If you're a Muslim, it's called Sadaqah. If you're a Christian, it's called tithe. If you're a rich atheist, it's called foundation. Even the greatest people that don't believe in God run foundations, and there's a percentage of their money that goes to that foundation or whatever they believe in. Number 3, you must pay others. Pay others is charity and helping your friends. 5 to 10% of all your money should go to other people. Your parents, your siblings, your friends, your enemy, the poor. The 4th thing you need to do is budget your money. The greatest financial illiteracy is spending without budget. Write it down. The greatest financial illiteracy is spending without a budget. A budget does not limit your money. A budget liberates your money. A budget does not limit your money. A budget liberates your money. And anything that you didn't budget, don't spend. The 5th thing you do to your money after you invest, there's a part of your money you save for emergency. And worldwide, it is said you should save 6 months of your survival. The most embarrassing thing you can do to money is to beg it. The most dignified thing you can do to money is to earn it. The most criminal thing you can do to money is to steal it. But the most undignified and shameful thing you can do to money is to beg for it. So to avoid begging, save until you have in your savings 6 months of your survival. So that if there's a lockdown today, you don't beg for the next 6 months. Number 6, which is very important. In fact, let me find out my Japanese guy. He says, somebody Honda, expend money with joy. He calls it logarito or logarito. There's a word he uses in Japanese. You see it in the main video I'm going to do. Logarito. Logarito is just like appreciation. Most of us spend with anger, and that's why the money doesn't come back. If you've done all your budget and paid yourself and paid God and paid others, spend the money with joy. What lives with joy will come back with joy. The manner you measure out is the measure with which it will come back. If you live with resentment, it will come with. If it's hard to live, it will be hard to come. Then the last thing you do with money is expand deliberately. If you made 1,000 naira this month, ask yourself, how can I expand my capacity to make 1,500 next month? Deliberately. If you keep making the same amount of money you are making this year, next year, you are already repeating this year, next year. Many people don't have new years. They are just repeating their old years. If you are the same person, the same skills, the same capacity you are this year, last year, you don't have a 2025. You have a 2024 repeated in 2025. Finally, concerning money, trying to show how good you are without money is the greatest form of cowardice. The only thing that shows how good you are is money. Because the Bible says, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So trying to show how good you are without money is cowardice. We are going to give you a bigger, longer video after this. See you at the top. Thank you very much. So we're supposed to stop by 6:30. This is 6:35. Can we now start taking questions? My admin will choose the questions. I'll answer in the order they like so that I can't give myself 10 people that will be asking us questions. A longer video will be done and we will get it across to you. Meanwhile, 90 people are watching this. If we're up to, any day we are up to 1,000 people watching this, I'll have a surprise for you guys. So only 90 people are watching this. Questions?
All right. Aloysius Eze said, how do you build and maintain strong client relationship in business development?
Aloysius say, how do you build and maintain strong client relationship in business development? Confucius says something, and I'm going to repeat it here. Confucius said, life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. There are 3 things you can do to maintain client relationship or retainership. Number 1, how do you make your clients feel? If you don't, people will forget what you said to them, what you sold to them, what you gave to them, but they will never forget how you make them feel. Many of you think your client is to serve you, not you to serve the client. Your client is supposed to make you feel good, not you. So if you complain too much, if you are rude to the client, if you don't make the client feel like $1 million, you have already failed the customer relationship. And that's why Peter Drucker said the best business make them so pleased that they will shout, "Hey, lele, pimpi." So how do you make your customers feel? What do you give to your customers? Sales is not the collection of money after they collect your product. Sales starts after they collect your product, because if your product or service is not more than the money they paid you, you have already failed that relationship. So second thing is give more value than you are paid for. If you don't make your clients feel that for the 10,000 they paid you, you have given them 50,000 value, you cannot retain those clients. And then number 3 is communication. So many of us have clients. I get angry when I do business with you and I call you tomorrow and you're saying, who is this? It means you don't know what you are not an entrepreneur. If I do business with you, you should save my number, you should keep in touch, you should make me feel good, you should communicate with me, you should give me value. When I call you tomorrow, you should shout, wow, Oga China, you called. Thank you, sir. We've been following you on YouTube. We've been doing this. So if you don't make your clients feel valued, they'll come to the mayor of housing where we value them. Next question.
Miracle Okoli, is education a good investment?
Education is the best investment in the world, but you have to define education. Jim Rohn said something, and please, all of you should hear. He said, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Formal education is what you learn in school to get grades and certificate when no show say you sabi anything. But self-education are the things you teach yourself. Ask yourself, all the money your professor has invested in his education in all the best universities in the world, how is he faring? But there's somebody I call my most educated school dropout or my most educated illiterate. If you've been following this channel, you know I always talk of Dr. Cosmos Maduka of the Coscharis fame. He's dropped out at elementary 3 but spent money educating himself. He teaches professors today and is on the board of some of the top businesses in Nigeria, and he's the first company in Nigeria to buy a company in Japan. That self-education will make you a fortune. Formal education will make you a living. Why you're on this YouTube university in the faculty of my ace is to self-educate yourself. And the difference between formal education and self-education is action. All those quadratic equations were taught in school, an almighty formula. What have you solved with it? But self-education will teach you how to solve life problems and turn problem to money. So even Warren Buffett, one of the richest investors in history, he said, the best investment is an investment in yourself. And I prefer apprenticeship education to school education. Dr. Cosmos says, give me somebody that has done 7 years in the Igbo apprenticeship system. Give him 1 million naira. Get a graduate that has graduated from Harvard. Give him 100 million naira. Give them 5 years. The Igbo apprentice will use that 1 million to make more money than the Harvard graduate in 5 years. So education is the best investment, and that's why you must read every day and practice what you study. Next question.
Elizabeth Sharibu, what are the pillars of financial literacy and how to develop a strong business plan?
The pillars of financial literacy is number 1. I said it in this slide. Please go back to slide number 2. Is that number 2? No, number 3. What to do to attract money, what to do to keep money, and what to do to multiply money. There are 3 pillars of financial literacy. Capacity to attract, capacity to keep, capacity to multiply money. Simple something. And the best business plan is the best plan that can attract money, keep money, multiply money. Simple something. Amen? Next question.
This is what said Chidozie Ume. How can I improve my oldest money skills?
This is number 4 question. Checking this should be the 4th or 5th question, so we'll just keep to time. Chidozie Ume, to improve your oldest money is knowledge. The brain is like a muscle. It's like asking me how do I build my bicep. Go to the gym and start carrying weight. To build your brain muscle, you must read every day. If you've been watching our videos on this channel, there are just like there are 4 kinds of money: physical, spiritual, emotional, and um, how many physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional. The human being is also physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional. To build your physical self, you must exercise every day. To build your spiritual self, you must pray every day and read the scripts of your spiritual, of your belief every day, like the Bible for Christians, Quran for Muslims. Mental, you must read every day. Emotional, you must connect every day to mature your emotions. So the oldest money is knowledge. If you don't read every day, you are not exercising your brain. And the easiest way to read right now, there's a platform called Audible where you listen to books. But because it's a subscription based, if you go to YouTube now and just look for your favorite books, you see an audio version of the book. If you don't want to read it, listen to it. So exercise your brain every day by reading. And if you want to exercise it more, journaling. Journaling is where you write your thoughts, because journaling is more effective than reading because it's a psychomotor exercise. Psycho is your brain, motor is movement. Next question.
How can someone demonstrate financial literacy and responsibility without having a lot of money?
How you demonstrate? In fact, David Udo, that's the best question I've heard. Some people think financial literacy is what you do to a lot of money. Go back to my second slide. Financial intelligence is not what you do to make a dime. I didn't say a dollar. A dime is $1 divided by 100. So most people think financial literacy is what you do to make $1 million. I didn't say what you do to make $1 million. What you do to make a dime. The secret of life is in the Bible. They said, faithfulness in little things shows faithfulness in big things. If you are faithful for little things, you'll be given big things. So how you show how good you are financial literacy is that now you are a student. Your mother gives you 10 naira pocket, 10,000 pocket money. You save 20%, 2,000. You pay tithe. You do all those things I said you do to that 10,000. Do you know there was a time in Abuja when I started, as a matter of fact, I started this financial literacy discipline in 2016. 2017 January. I just got married November 2016. And 2017, I was so broke that this thing, I was doing it to 1,000 naira that I had to get envelope. I didn't have accounts to put this thing. I had to get envelope, write tight, future. Future is that paying myself first. Others, this, that, savings. I will go and be putting 100 naira in those envelopes. I even write notes, no change. So this one is owing this 100 naira. I started it with 1,000. Let me give you a little story. There's a woman, maybe very soon she'll be joining us in this live. Madam Ruby runs a cooperative investment in Abuja. When my first marriage ended in her going to heaven in 2019, and I buried her in 2019, January 2020, I started life from the scratch. And I wanted to start my savings. So I was paying myself first 10% then. And the minimum investment in that cooperative is 10,000, but I was being paid 60,000 transport allowance. I had to cut from my transport and trek some parts that I'm supposed to enter bike just to save. And when I came to the lady with 6,000, she said it's too small. That the minimum they take is 10,000. I say hold this 6,000 first. Next month I'll give you another 6,000. Then it will be 10,000 plus 2,000. Amen. And she laughed. And that's how I started. But before I left Abuja by the end of 2022, I had already done 3.5 million with her. Somebody that couldn't get 10,000. So it's your faithfulness in 1 naira that determines how financially literate you are. Especially, let me tell all of you that are not working, the easiest money to be financially literate is the money you didn't work for. Like today, Angela Ella did not plan for any 50,000. It's a surprise. If I was Angela Ella, if I give God 10% and give 10% to charity and maybe give my parents 10%, the other 70% I will invest it, because if I didn't give you the money today, you would have still survived. As I've given you, why not move everything to investment? So those of you that are not working, when somebody dashes you money, that's the time to show that you are serious about your future. Next question.
Daniel Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
can someone set up a business with a loan and be successful? Sixth question.
No and yes. Loan is not for starting a business. Loan is for expanding a business. Please write it down. Nigerians make a lot of mistakes. Loan is not for starting a business. Loan is for expanding a business. There is no business any businessman starts in the world that will not have challenges. So it's not good to use bank or other people's money for challenges. Because when you have a problem, you'll be crying for the problem and crying for the bank money. But when it's your money, if you have a problem, you can endure the money and cry only for the problem. So loan is used to expand business, not to start business. Please, very important. If you cannot start the business and make it work without money, then don't put money in it. Because if you lose the money, you're going to cry for the business when you lose. And then the bank will drag you. By the time they take you to EFCC, you will know that failing in business is not a crime, but failing in business with somebody's money is a crime. Amen? Next question.
Seventh, Francis Glory.
Yes?
Is it possible for one to run 3 types of business at the same time?
Yes, if you are Dangote. No, if you are just starting, you are confused. Diversification, according to my mentor Dan Mattel, is diversification. It's like asking me, is it possible to chase 3 rabbits and catch the 3 of them at the same time? Who are you now? Are you James Bond? Even the transporter know they pursue 3 vehicles. Focus. This man, Robert Kiyosaki, is the man that taught me what focus means. Focus means follow one course until successful. So I said you can do 3 businesses if you are Dangote. How? If you start real estate business, I've been in real estate business for 6 years, going to 7 years now, and I can't even start another business. When you are successful, follow one course in real estate until you are successful. What is success in any business? Any business that you can make $1 million. $1 million is 1 billion naira. No, 1.6 billion naira. Any business you can make $1 million in, and you can live for 2 years and that business will still be profitable, you have succeeded in that business. Leave it and start another one. Until your business makes you $1 million and you can leave it for 2 years and it will be profitable without you, you've not succeeded. But when you succeed, you can now start another one. I have a lot of industries I want to start business in, but it's until I succeed in real estate. As mayor as I am, I'm still not successful in real estate, because if I leave this business as it is for 2 years, it will not be profitable. So until I set the system for business, system means save yourself time, energy, and money, that the business can operate without me. I will now have a CEO of the business that is not me. Then I can start another business. So starting 3 businesses at the same time is just distracting yourself. And the new devil in the world is distraction. The oldest devil is ignorance. The most dangerous devil is casualness, or it doesn't matter. And the latest devil, the one that... So you are using 2 of your businesses to distract your main business. Find your main business and focus.
When creating a budget, and how can you prioritize them effectively?
There are only 3 needs that are important for me, and a 4th one. The first need, They call it the three basic needs of man: food, shelter, and clothing. Those are the three basic needs. The only other need is transportation and airtime. So for me, food, shelter, clothing, transportation, airtime are the basic needs of man. And airtime, if you are not turning your data and airtime to money, you are wasting your data and airtime. I told you guys when I used to make 8 hours of calls every day, all I was doing was load airtime, make calls. And before I finish 10,000 naira of airtime, I would have made 150,000 of sales. So any other thing outside these 5 things is a want. A new phone is a want. If your old phone wasn't making money for you, a new phone is a want. So we know human wants are unlimited. Basic needs are just 5 things: food, shelter, clothing, transport money, recharge card. Amen. Next.
Ninth question. No, so Ume,
Now, so, man.
how do you allocate your income towards saving and investment?
How I allocate my income towards saving and investment is what I said. Let me say it again. Pay yourself first. You guys shouldn't be rewinding me and playing me like a broken record. 10% of all your investment will make you average. 20% will make you rich. 30% will make you wealthy. 40 will make you very wealthy. Above 50 will make you super wealthy. Savings, save money that will sustain you for the next 6 months. That's all. I said it before. I've repeated it again. Any other? The last question.
Precious said, how do I create a budget that accurately reflects my income and expenses? And what are the best practice for sticking to it?
The best practice, how to create a budget. Your budget is a reflection of 3 things. Your budget is a reflection of your honesty and sincerity to yourself. Your budget is a reflection of your discipline, and your budget is a reflection of your size. Please, if you are writing, you might need to note these 3 things. Your budget is a reflection of your sincerity and honesty to yourself, a reflection of your discipline, and a reflection of your size. It is from budgeting they say cut your coat according to your size. The greatest human deception on earth is self-deception. The number 1 source of poverty in the world is living above your means. You are making 20,000. You want to wear hair of 1.5 million. Are you for real? Number 2, discipline. Don't get money and budget for it. Budget money before you get money. If your salary will be paid on the 30th of June, from 15th June, you should have budgeted your salary. And on the 30th, anything that is not on the budget must not be done. That's why the discipline is very important. And you must be honest to yourself. If your house rent is 100,000, don't deceive yourself that the mayor of housing will pay your house rent. Calculate it from your salary. If you are paying 100,000 for house rent, it means every month your house rent is about 8,800. If your salary is 20,000, as they pay, you remove 8,800 for house rent first. The remaining 11,200, you now start apportioning. So 3 things: honesty to yourself, discipline in sticking to the budget, and cut your coat according to your size. Last question. Okay, that's the last question. Thank you very much. I am going to ask my own question today, and once you can answer it, you make 20,000 naira. Once you can answer it, you make 20,000 naira. When I was talking, I quoted a place in the Bible that talked about money being a covenant. The first 10 people to mention the place I quoted in the Bible will get 20,000. When I quoted a place in the Bible that shows that money is a covenant. The first person to get the answer, here's the first answer. Follow from this person down. Let me highlight it for you. I beg, somebody has already gotten the answer from here down. Check the people that got this answer from this person down. You guys will need to follow your system so you don't make a mistake. So follow from that person's answer down, scroll down, and be screenshotting, just be screenshotting the right answers from there so that you can get the people that got the answer. I think today we kept to time. Yes, 1 more minute to 7. Be screenshotting them. I'm seeing them. Is your system not going? Okay, we've gotten 10 people already. Just Aloy, you are watching this from Live of a Favor. Live of Favor is the first person that put Deuteronomy 8:18. Aloy, count from Live of Favor and count backwards. Let me see if I can count it from here. Live of Favor was the number 1 person. Deuteronomy 8:18. Live of Favor is the first person. Facebook, do we have anybody? After Live of Favor, Aloy, take note. The next person is after Live of Favor. This thing is dragging on. After Live of Favor, the thing is dragging a network. Deuteronomy 8:18. From Live of Favor, the people after her. We have to find a way of slowing down this system, this network, to get these people. Live of Favor is the first person. The people after Live of Favor. The people after Live of Favor. Let me see if I can scroll. Yes, I think it's scrolling now. Let me see if I can get. Aloy, please see if you can get it from your end. My end is not scrolling beyond Live of Favor. Do we have the first 10 people? Could you guys get it? We needed YouTube.
Only YouTube.
No, as in with Facebook and YouTube, but I can't get the first 10 people after that Live of Favor from my own end. I know, but we needed.
But you screenshot now.
I only screenshot her own. The people after her couldn't screenshot. The thing was going. Aloy, you help us and get how many people on YouTube? Facebook. So we'll get the first 4 people on Facebook. No, the first 4 people on Facebook. So after Life of Favor, the 5 people after Life of Favor, Aloy, you will get it, and then we'll take it. Our next topic, I've chosen the next topic is already 7 o'clock. Our next topic is by Precious. Precious, our next topic is time management and productivity. Time management and productivity is our next topic for next Sunday. So, today we have 10 people that have won 20,000. The first surprise we had is for D.Ronke on Instagram for being my most active Instagram follower and commenter. She has made 50,000 surprise. Sophie also made 20,000 for being her second. And for climbing 3, Mango 3 on Facebook, Angela Ella is getting 50,000. Please take note of the names. And then the 10 people that answered our question correctly will get 20,000 each. Then Precious, I don't know her full username, Precious, time management and productivity will get 20,000. Money, 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 money. Everybody talks about money and everybody loves money. And there's nothing that delights most people on earth like the ring of the alert of money in your bank. Yet, people are so desperate, willing to even go into rituals, sacrifice their loved ones, kill people, rob, shoot, and do all kinds of deadly things for money. But to do the basic things for money, very few people are willing to learn how money works, understand money, financial literacy. It's amazing that the books that made me billions, when I gift it to people, instead of them reading the books and finding out how to make billions, they are willing to abandon those books and start begging me for peanuts. When I found out that you can learn about money from books, I was willing to read these books until I found the way. And I was so elated and excited when I found out that only 5 books can make me rich. And I said, how will I read only 5 books and be rich? I've wasted my 3 years of nursery school, 6 years of primary school, 6 years of secondary school, 4 years of university. Everything put together, 18 to 19 years of reading books upon books upon books without making a dime. If it takes me only to read 5 books for me to become an expert and make money, I was willing to read 1,000 books because my mentor, Tony Robbins, said he set out to read a book a day, but ended up reading 700 books in 7 years, and he became one of America's youngest billionaires and highest personal achievement coach. That people are not willing to calm down and learn about money either by reading for the next 3 years or by going to apprenticeship to learn from those already making money for 3 years will not cease to baffle me. Yet, we waste every 3 years of our life. If in the last 3 years you've not gotten rich, then you have no excuse for not bending down to read. And we live in an era when knowledge is so ubiquitous. This book is sold in Nigeria for 800 naira, less than 1,000 naira. If it's too expensive, it's 1,500 naira. Many of us load that in data every 2 days. And if you cannot buy this book for 1,500 with 100 or 200 naira data, you go to YouTube, you'll find the audio version of this book, download it and watch it and read it offline for 30 days, and you will know what is in there. But most people do not want to be financially literate. They want to be financially lazy, financially illiterate, and do the most undignified thing for money, which is to beg for money. There are 3 things that you can do to money, and that is what I'll end with. To earn it, is the most dignified thing you can do to money. To steal it is the most criminal thing you can do to money. To beg for it is the most embarrassing thing you can do to money. The day I found out that selling is easier than begging, my life changed. I would rather sell than beg. See you next week.
Got to dollar, the mayor of housing there for you. See as it be, real estate na good. If you sabi road, you gon' make am bold. No be just land, na future you dey hold. Give me your day, yeah, make we run am cold. We know they do anyhow. Na better investment dey down. Your money go rise, you no go fall.